So I got this pillow and it says Twisters on it, and I think it's super adorable, and it's not really technically new. I kind of stole it from my sister's room, but never mind that.
And I miss you sometimes. We're at war again. Save the world again. You can all join in, but you can't smoke inside. You said, take me home. I can't stand this place.
On the road again.
And today's video is going to be DIY wall room decor, and this is super easy, super cheap, and I love it so much. You can make it as personal as you want, which I love about it, and it was just a fun summer project where I had some time on my hands. So as you can see behind me, some of the stuff I did. But if you guys want to see what I did, keep watching. So you just need a bunch of scrapbook paper, and the pieces should be as long as your name is, so one letter for each page. And I wrote my name, each letter, on the back of the scrapbook paper. Then I went ahead and cut out the letters of my name. And this took not that long, but it did take a while because I wanted the letters to be perfect and I didn't want any like weird edges. So I set out the letters, spelling my name in order, and what I did was, when I was picking the paper, I did a pattern color, then a solid, then pattern, then solid, and did that as a pattern. Then I grabbed my sticky tack, and you can use whatever you want. You can use sticky tack or tape. And then I first started out with the T, since that is in the middle of my name, and I wanted to get it centered above my bed wall. And once that was centered, I lined up all the rest of the letters and just used sticky tack and posted it on my wall. This DIY is simple as that, and I think it's really cute and it really adds to the room. Night sky full of drones, this neighborhood of clones. I'm looking at the crowd now. So this next DIY is a travel board kind of photo collage. So what I have is I have a bunch of stuff that I got from my Cambodia and Laos trip over spring break a long time ago, and I just kind of laid them out into a collage on this picture frame that I got from Hobby Lobby. Once I had everything set, I took a picture of it, so I made sure that the order was just how I wanted it. Then I went ahead and took all of the photos and stuff off and opened up my picture frame. I just decided to use the back of the paper that comes with it as my background because I just wanted plain white, and this was a lot easier. So I looked back on my phone and I rearranged the pictures just how I wanted them, just like they were before, and I just kind of put them in place on the white sheet, and I had the cardboard underneath to give it a little support. So I decided to trim down some of my photos and souvenirs because it would make them fit a lot easier. So then I took my sticky tack, and you can use tape or any other type of, you can even use glue if you want, but I chose to use sticky tack. I'm not really sure why, but I just took it piece by piece and put it all on the collage and made it fit. Once I was done with that, I flipped it over and put it back into the frame and closed it off. So I just thought this was a cute idea for saving memories from trips you've taken, and it's really inexpensive too. So the last DIY is a heart photo collage, and these are all the photos that I ordered from Prinstagram, and I ordered about 48, I think. So I have this wall that I took a bunch of my posters off of right above my bed, and that's where I'm going to be hanging it. So then I went ahead and I laid out all my photos on my bedroom floor and started to rearrange them in the heart shape. So the particular heart shape that I am using right now is a 7-row heart, and on the first row is 4, then it's 8 photos, then it's 9 photos, then it's 7 photos, then it's 5 photos, and then it's 3 photos, and the last row is 1 photo to make the full heart. And it doesn't matter what kind of photos you use or what the shapes are. I preferred to use square because I thought it would look better. So after I rearrange them, I'm going to look at it and kind of figure out different ways to rearrange them, see how I want it, and then I'm going to start to put them up. And it's super, super easy, and it's really fun, and it brings back a lot of memories, kind of looking at all these old photos that I have that I used for this collage. So right now I am measuring my wall, and I want to get the center of the wall, and my center picture is going to be right dab in the middle of my wall, so the whole heart is centered over my bed. So I'm just taking a tape measure and doing weird stuff and measuring my wall and somehow getting it centered. So after a long time, I have my wall centered, and what I did was I put a string on my wall so I can separate the 3rd row from the 4th row, which is pretty much the center of my wall horizontally wise, if that's even a word. So I just put a string up there, and this way I can get my lines to be straight. So I am doing the 3rd row first, and what I really want to do is I want to keep that row center and straight, and that gives that lets every other row be symmetrical and straight. So it really is kind of like a whole, if one row is straight, then everything else is straight type of thing. So to hang these pictures up, I decided to use sticky tack because I thought it would be the easiest thing to use. Sticky tack is honestly my favorite thing when it comes to doing projects like this. And it's really easy because I can change up the photos if I want to. So yeah, I did 3 tiny pieces of sticky tack in a diagonal pattern on the back of each picture. So as you can see, I finished the first row with the 9 photos in it, and then I'm just going to keep adding. I'm going to do the next row, and then I'm going to build down, and then I'm going to build up. I don't know why, I just kind of built it that way. So right now I'm just kind of adding sticky tack to the photos ahead of time, so it kind of speeds up the process. You can have someone else do this if you want, but I thought that it would be a lot easier so I can just grab the photos, put them up there, and I wouldn't have to spend my time taking the sticky tack off and then putting it on for every single picture continuously. So I want to say this took me about half an hour or so, maybe a little more, but again, it was super easy, and I think it's really adorable, and it brings so many memories. And whenever I look up at the wall, I can see my friends, and I can see kind of nature. And what I did was I picked photos that were of both of my friends and some photos that I've taken, like of the beach or of the city or anything random like that. This is the finished product, and I think it looks super cute. Sorry that my camera's out of focus, but this is what it looks like, and it's pretty big, I have to say, but that's the way I wanted it. I wanted kind of like a big statement piece in my room. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it was cool, and I hope you guys try out some of these stuff that I did, because I promise you it's super easy and super fun, and it's pretty summery too, if you want to call it. Yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!